Games like Time Crisis are often given the title rail shooter because of how little control you have in moving your character. Shapeshooter is a rail shooter in its quite literal sense, in that you control a tank that's on a fixed rail and you can only move forward and backwards over the tracks. As you progress, you'll have colored enemies which you can destroy with bullets of the same color, albeit it is limited to 2 colors. So it's really sort of a puzzle rail shooter, which is definitely a genre I didn't know existed before, but I am glad we now have it. Graphically, everything is colorful and has this sort of steampunk cartoon style that is really pretty and helps this game stand out. You'll find orange and purple enemies on your way, and you'll have to shoot at them with bullets of their respective color. And in the early stages, before you begin to power up your tank, this can be quite challenging, as you'll get rushed by opposing colors. There are also level hazards to avoid, like energy gates and saws. Hit one and you have to go all the way back to the beginning of the checkpoint, which at times can feel incredibly frustrating, but it doesn't necessarily feel cheap. You'll continue to go through these stages and continue to get through these checkpoints, only to get kicked back and feel like this was my mistake. This is something I can improve on and continue to go forward. And it does make that reward of getting through the next section that much more worth it. Thankfully, you'll also have multiple weapons which you can use, although at the beginning you are stuck with a rather slow main cannon, though it does have unlimited ammo, and a slightly faster machine gun that will have limited ammo. After you defeat enemies, you can pick up cash and more ammo to restock your secondary gun, and then you can use that to buy upgrades at the workshop. These include different weapon types, armor for your tank, and I will say once you start getting a few upgrades, the game's difficulty really does begin to slow down, and you might even begin to feel overpowered. Each level does have save points to make it easier to complete. Although some of the harder levels, it's best not to use them and start over, because if you restart from a save point, you will not have your maximum health. So going through these checkpoints will also restore some of your lost health bars. And you can always go back to replay a level to improve your score. So if you're looking to pick up Shapeshooter, it goes for around $5 on Switch and on Steam. It's definitely a good looking game and sounding game, and I think for its price point, it's certainly worth trying if you're into puzzles or, I guess, rail shooters, but I definitely feel it is more on the sort of puzzle side. It is a really cool game, and I would like to see where it could go in a sequel and really push this style. The choice of the bright colors on the black background with this kind of unique gameplay could be something that could be really cool if given a chance of a sequel in the future. If you like this episode, be sure to hit that subscribe button or check out our podcast on iTunes or come hang out on Twitch. We'll see you next time, and as always, thanks for watching.